do not mind my crafting area today because it is a little bit crazy. But I decided that today we are making cards and we are going to use some of the, well, an empty box. I thought it was full. Some of the pieces we've collected over time. I have all kinds of paper in here. Christmas, fall time, Halloween, spring, birthday, you name it, it is in this box that I had saved and collected my scraps. So I have been trying to build my craft studio downstairs, but I really need to get some of my cards done for my shop. So let me show you what else I got here. So all you gotta do is you're just gonna get all of your scraps together. Super easy. And you guys, these cards are so fun, fast, and easy. You'll be like amazed how many cards you can make. Then I went ahead to my stash of cards and I got my 5x7s. These are everyday cards in the white. I tend to do that, but you can use it any time of the year. But for right now, I think this would be a great card for fall and, spring and birthdays and occasions. These are great for holiday or Christmas time, fall time. And I decided to also bring, and sorry, I still have laryngitis, still bring my black cards out for Halloween theme cards and all that. So, some of this I might forward through music, but I'm going to get myself situated here. I have tape, I need some foam, and we'll just get this show on the road. Okay, so the foam that I got is I got every size foam that you can imagine. So we're going to put these aside for right now, and I'm going to show you what else I got. From Temu, I did order the little Merry Christmas tags. We're going to use these to make cards today. Then I also got these that say Merry Christmas. I got them in the red that say Merry Christmas. And I got these that say thank you. So these are so easy because instead of stamping every card, you already have tags for them. So that will help in the building of our cards. So I'm going to change my light. I can see it's a little dark here. Hopefully this will help a little bit. Okay, so let's get started making easy cards. So also I have other tags here. I'm going to move around and let's get started. I see Christmas paper on top, so I'm just going to show you real quick what I do. I'm sorry, I got to get my cutting board. So first thing you want to do is you want to cut up some paper. I'm making squares, so I'm just going to actually, do I need this really? No, I don't need this really. This is just out of the blue. I'm making cards today, so you'll have to excuse me. So I'm just going to cut this paper up, and I'm going to make squares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to be like totally perfect. Oops. I need to get a new blade for my cutter, looks like. Okay. And I'll recut that later. And then I'm going to just go on this side. Make this disappear. Try not to waste too much paper. So I'm just going to show you the concept of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm not even measuring. I'm just cutting. And you're going to do that with a bunch of paper. Make some squares. Do what you need to do. Okay, so I kind of have some pieces cut. I even cut the pieces that come into the sheet that you get, like Christmas paper from Hobby Lobby recollection, and all the little squares that tell you what the colors are in the package. I even cut those. So what you want to do is you have to decide, do you want your card to open this way or this way? In this case, I'm going to have it open in this. And then you just keep adding pieces. This was already cut. I didn't do nothing to it. and you just want to add your pieces to your paper. You can add this any way you want to. You can overlap it, whatever you decide to do. This is the way you want to make your cards. And you know what? Hopefully by the end of the day, when I'm tired of making cards, this will have diminished more than half. So, oops, this one's not big enough. So you just take pieces and you just add them to a card. I'm thinking I like a background maybe. So if I do a red background here, will it look better? So you just got to decide what you want to do. So I'm just going to look through my scraps, and here we go. I have a piece of green paper. So you just want to cut your green paper. I'm just going to cut this. I think green will look better. And I'm going to cut it here. And like I said, I am not doing matchy-matchy stuff. I am just making paper. I think I like that better. So I'm going to move the green over here. I'm going to bring the red on this side. And overlap them. And then I'm just going to stick my squares. You can go down a little bit. And you just play around with this until you are satisfied with the colors that you are building on this scrap Christmas cards, scrap paper Christmas cards, or greeting cards, or whatever you want to call this project. And then I'm going to add this one here, and I'm going to glue all these together. I hate losing my voice, and I'm thinking I can either use these, or I can use, you know, any Christmas tags, actually, you guys, that you have on hand. You just add a little bow to the top, and you can put it on top. This is easy, easy peasy cards. So I love these, but I think I'd rather do a big one on this one. Just gotta find the perfect one. Ooh, I love that. I love all the colors. I'm gonna use this one. So any tags or whatever you have on hand, you can use it to make these cards. So it is kind of dark. I apologize. I have the light right in my face too, but here, maybe now you can see a little bit better. Sorry about technical difficulties, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and use my tape this down, and then we'll go to part B. Okay, so I went ahead and taped all of my squares down with even my other, and I'm just using paper that's already been used. And the next item I'm going to use is, I love this tag. So I'm going to open this up. Now, all of them have a little ribbon. I don't know if I want to use this ribbon, so, because I want to use something else there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And I'm going to use some foam to lift this up. So I had foam over here. Yeah. I'm just going to use whatever foam. I got to cut this one out. And you just want to put your tag in the center. You can sell these in your craft fair. You can, you know, use these for your own self. Whatever you decide to do, I think they're coming out so cute. Okay. All right. And you can place it any way you want to. I kind of like it straight, but I also like it the way I had it like this. So you just put your Merry Christmas. And there you go. Card number 1, done. So I think I want to add something here. I have to think about that, you guys, and I'll get back to you. But here's the first card. Let's do another one together again. So I'm just going to use what I have on hand. I love making Christmas cards. whenever I make Christmas cards, I can see my mom sitting at our kitchen table and having her music on, and she would just take her time and write a card to each one of our friends, relatives, and you know, she had just baked that day, and that's how she would finish her day, with a cup of coffee and just writing those beautiful Christmas cards. And each card got a personal message in it from us, through her. And so that's why I love Christmas cards so much, because nowadays with social media, we tend to forget to send cards, and I think it's very important to keep in touch with family members that way. I love when people send update letters on their families. It just warms my heart. So that's why I tend to love to make my own Christmas cards, and I get excited about it because it's just, you know, that time of year to share the spirit of Christmas, to share families, you know, memories, and share, you know, stories through writing Christmas cards. So here again, I am just choosing random paper. I'm going through my stash here. I know I have a lot of paper that, here we go. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch. Look what came out. Ooh, let's see what we can do with these. And these don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be like matchy fabric, matchy paper. Just do what you need to do. Do what you have, use what you have, and do what you do. This one has a little kink right there, and I can kind of see that it's not squared off, so we'll square it off. Don't throw these little pieces away either. We'll use them. We're making Christmas cards, you guys. You can actually cut this one. It doesn't feel straight. Okay. And then we'll just add this. Then we're going to go and add some more papers. You know, you can sit there and cut up all your paper beforehand. This is you guys. You do, what you love to do. Do it your way. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up here. There we go. And I'm going to cut this here. I love adding different colors to this. And what else do I have here? Christmas paper. Oh, I see a cute one. So I'm just looking through my stash, going through it. Oh, pulling out paper. I don't know if it's all Christmas or what it is. This is a whole bunch. Oh, see, and sometimes what I did is, like, this was for babies. So I'm going to keep that into that plastic because I know all of that paper is for baby stuff. Okay. Ooh, little blue. I'm going to keep that. So I got to find paper that's going to match this. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to add, where's my red? I don't have any more of that one. So I'm going to look through my stash because I wasn't quite all prepared to mix match, but let's see what I can find. Okay, I pulled out quite a bit of paper for the holidays here. I just threw it over here. I have way more paper than that, but for right now, what we're going to use, I even found those. Okay, so look how cute this is. It's kind of different. So this changed my whole outlook of this card for right now. I am going to cut this paper here. And I thought, what if I go like this? And I'm going to cut this here. So I'm actually going to have the red there, the plaid there. I'm going to put this one across. So therefore, I don't need this big paper right now. I am just going to add this strip across here. Like so. And I am going to add this paper here. And Sometimes you do have to cut. But that's okay, guys. There's that right there. I have all these different colors. So sorry about my voice. I can't help it. I have this laryngitis. Really got me by surprise. And then where's the tags that I had? Then I will do a tag across. And like I said, I have plenty of other tags that I'm thinking I can use for this. I can use a Christmas tree, but I really kind of want one like right there. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh, this will go. Just pull all that stuff out that you haven't used. And today we are making cards out of pieces that we have in our stash. And again, right there, look how cute that is. I love it. So I'm going to tape this all together with some music, and then we'll see where we're at. Also, the other thing that I did, this is the other card, I didn't mention, is I used index cards. I tape them in the card so they can write a message, and then I always add a little accent of the paper that I'm using, and then I just put them with the envelopes. On the envelopes, I am going to put a scallion. I will show you that in a minute, and then I bag all of my cards. So as I was making my cards, I was trying to figure out what can I do with the hole. So the first couple of ones, I took this string off. So what I'm doing is I am just adding a knot. Then I'm putting down my foam. I like to put them on each corner. I'll put these on each corner. And I'm continuing on with the patterns of just using what I have on hand. And, whoops, it fell out. It's okay, I can redo it. So, taking off the stickies. And I'm going to put it on sideways. I really like this look. And then I'm going to take my cord and I'm just gently making a little bow. Okay, takes a couple of times because this string is not very big. But I could not imagine using anything else. I have it on hand, so it's attached to it, so why not use it? And just gotta play around with it a little bit. There we go. And I have the little bow at the top. Inside, I just put that index card with a little piece of whatever I have on hand. And then for the envelopes, I am adding a scallion, which I'm using my 1.5 punch. And I'm just using some of these little pieces that are sitting over on this side. And I'm trying to get like patterns. Pop that out. Then what I do is I like to put a piece at the top. And a little bit lower. And I tape it on top of the corner. So that way, when they buy my cards in a bag, they'll have the front and they'll see this in the back for the envelope. I think these are coming out really, really cute, and it's taking me no time at all. So I'm going to keep going, and then I'll show you how I'm making my fall and Halloween. So I have a few cards made up. I'm just going to share them with you real quick. I'm just using some of the old tags that I had before, and some of the cutout paper, and the index card inside. And of course, my little envelope with my tag. Here's another one here. It's a bunch of strips of paper with a tag with the bow. And then again inside. This one here. I use less paper on this one, but I think I might put a medallion here. I haven't decided yet. And inside, because I put one there, I might put one here. This one here is very simple. And inside. And this one here with the envelope. And inside. And this one I'm not done. I got to put in, yeah, I did inside. I need to put my bow on this one. And I did put the medallion on the envelope. I just need to put the bow. And I got this one. And this one, again, a bunch of paper that I have on hand from scraps of other projects that I did. And then I'm going to bag these up. And I'm going to put $2 on these each, or $2.50. I haven't decided yet because they're pretty large cards. And they're homemade. So I still got to decide $2.50 or $3. Most of my cards, they go pretty quick. So I'm debating what I'm going to do. So next I'm going to be making some fall ones. And I'm going to use the same concept, but I'll show them to you. So it is the next day. I only made a few cards yesterday because I had another project come up. But as you can tell, these are just like pieces and stripes and whatever I can find in my stash. I will show you these at the end. So this one here, I just decided to do stripes. So I measured all the, and they were basically cut already. So I'm gonna. And then what you just put them on your card any way that you fitted it in there. And I think these are coming out so good. And I'm not using new paper. I'm not reinvented the wheel. I wanted to show you, I did bring out some of my older stickers, and I put a few stickers on some of these though. This one, I just added some snowflakes. So if you have older stickers that you kind of want to put out of your stash, because they do tend to not stick after a while, so go ahead and use those stickers. Use whatever stash that you have to make these cards. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do a few more of the Christmas cards. And I'm using tags and whatever else I could use. I did the wrong one. Where did I put it? I threw it over here. Use whatever you have on hand. Don't go buying new stuff. This is getting rid of your stash, cleaning out your paper, and then you could buy new paper for next year, you know, if it's on sale or whatever. I decided to do like a red snowflake and bring out the green in this one with this little stripe. And then this one is the toy soldiers. I'm going to remeasure this one to make sure it's a little bit wide. I'm just going to cut a tiny little bit of this one to make sure that it fits in its place. Yes. And that's all you do, guys. You just grab whatever you have. There's no good way or bad way about this. You're just using what you have. And I know you guys, you have a lot of paper in your stash. So this one's a little shorter. I did not see that at first, but that is not a big deal because I can always add a little sticker here, which I will add. No, that's not gonna work. So I can actually add something in this little corner here if I want to, like a little. I want to show you what I'm going to do. I have tons of paper here. See, I can add this in this corner with a little something. I don't know yet, but I will add something. It might just be an all red one. So I can add like a, or I can add a medallion. There we go. I'm going to add a medallion in red. And again, this is my 1.5 medallion cutter. I'm just going to add a medallion right there with a little, see how that changed the whole entire card? And then for the top, I am going to do the Merry Christmas one with the bow. And there you go. You have a cute card, or I can put this straighter and I can add this one right here. And I can put that right there. Look at that. Using things that I already have in my stash. And I'm sorry, it looks dark. I'm going to get my other light. But look how stinking cute. Oops. This came out. I just got to put my medallion back. But easy peasy cards made from all of your scraps. So I wanted to change gears a little bit. And I went ahead and put all of my cards that I already made in bags. They came out so cute. And that's just using what I have. So I decided to change gears a little bit here. And I'm going to finish some of these smaller cards. And this is what I was talking about. I had, you know, you have inventory, but the sticker for where the envelope seal is coming off. So I'm just going to go ahead and put another piece of tape there. That's not a big deal. But when you don't use your product, you might lose it. So I decided to do the smaller cards. Again, I am going to use an index card inside. Just like so. I'm going to tape it down. And then I'm just going to do the same concept. So let's do one together real quick. Same idea. Just use what you have on hand. Use some stripes. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to start here. And here's some stripes here. And this is just pieces that are already cut. I'm not cutting these. These are already here ready for me to use. So, and let's say I might just go ahead and do one of these in the middle, and then I'm going to use one of these smaller tags. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting where I got paint on me. Cutting where the hole should be. So let's put this down together. I do 2 strips of tape because I want to make sure that it stays down. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. And these take no time at all. You're just using what you have. Sometimes you do have to cut the paper, but that's okay because you can use all the pieces you want. So, all right. So just going to take this off. And whenever I have a little bit of tape left, I just fold it over. So we're going to start with this stripe. Okay, you want to make sure you remeasure. There it goes. Red polka dots. And then that one. There it goes. And then I'm just going to use, these are stickies that you can buy at Hobby Lobby. They have them right now. And I'm just going to stick this in the middle. And I'm going to grab this tag. I'm actually going to just cut the end. And I am going to use my dots to lift it up. I do have all the tools to take the tape off, but right now this is easier for me. So either I can put this straight or I can put it at an angle, and I think that's what I'm going to do. And I notice here that I do have some holly. I had some stickers that I wanted to use on this one. So if you have like some stickers you want to use, no, I don't want to use that one. I had some snowflakes. Here they are. You can bring in a couple of snowflakes. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to place a couple of snowflakes. And there's the front of your card. Open the back. Okay. So easy. So the big cards, I'm going to sell them $2.50 each, and the little card $1.50 each. They have the cards at Dollar Tree, but these are handmade, so I think that's a fair price, $1.50 and $2.50. So then you're just going to center this in the middle. And there you have the front of the card. For the envelope, remember what I said, and you want to cut that straight. You want to make sure that that's cut straight. And you just want to do another piece on top. Do not peel that off, guys. Let it go. Okay, and then in the back, of course, we have to have a medallion. And I'm using little pieces of scrap for that as well. Same concept. Put a piece of tape at the top. Stick it on. Then I always put a piece at the bottom so they can stick it to the bottom. There you go. I have a medallion in the back and I have my card already done. So that easy. So out of the Christmas paper, I have one folder left. I could probably make another 10 to 15 cards, but I'm going to call it a day with these, and we're going to jump into Halloween and fall. But let me just go through cards that I did make. So I put everything. So everything are in bags already, and I'm just gonna, with some music, go through the cards with you guys, and so you can see. I made some smaller card as well. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 small cards. I might have to make one more to make it 10. And then out of the big ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of the bigger cards. And it's just using paper that I have in my stash and tags from Holiday Pass. So by adding some of these to your craft fair, you can add more to display and show more of your talents and make a little bit of more money by just selling some of the Christmas cards. Now let's fall into my package of paper that I've been saving from fall and Halloween. So when I was cleaning out my paper box, I decided to go ahead and pull Valentine's. I did pull Valentine's, I really did. But I pulled all of my fall, orange and black paper and polka dots to make some Halloween cards and to make some fall cards. Now on Temu, they had these cute little tags. So I'm going to use some of these. And then I also have had these K and Company Spooktacular die cuts. I don't even know what year this was, but I've had these for a long time. So I decided I'm going to pull these as well, use some of these, and I'm going to just look for a couple of other things that I had kept over time. Now, whenever I buy the pack of paper, the front of it has all the little squares showing you what's inside. I don't waste those. I actually cut them into medallions, and I have a little box still that I'm going to put. I like to put these tags behind my cards, kind of my thing to do. I just think that it enhances the cards a little bit. So let me get the rest of my things together and we're going to make some fall and Halloween cards. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have all of my paper. I'm going to do my fall cards on this brown paper. And for the Halloween cards, I'm going to use my black stock. But I'm going to start with these colors right here. I love these big cards. I'm thinking I'm going to make like maybe 10 or more fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe a little bit more. It all depends where I'm at. And then I pulled some of my cut aparts that I had. Here's some Halloween stickers. And here is some of my autumn paper that I had bought a while back with some of the cut aparts. So I'm probably going to be using some of those to incorporate into this project. So same concept. I'm going to push my card up. Okay. Let me pick up myself up here. All right. And since I'm starting with fall, okay. Excuse me. So the same concept, I'm still using my white cardstock for the inside, which I'm going to cut to size here in a little bit. But let's start on the top. And I have so much pieces and all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I mean, this is the same concept. You're just going to cut up some of your paper. I like to do a pattern first. Oh, I love this one. So you can do a pattern, you can do, you know, whatever fits on here. So. as I'm moving my craft room downstairs, I have gone through some of my stuff. This was all of my cut aparts. I have new ones that I'm going to need to put in here that I noticed. But these, my file said fall and Thanksgiving cut aparts. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some Thanksgiving cards as well. I think I have Happy Falls, but I don't think I have too many of Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm actually going to do some of those today as well. This process is taking a little longer because I'm being a little bit more picky here, but that's okay. On my counter here, I have my paper. So whenever I find something that's mostly just Halloween, I'm moving it over to this pile. And some of the paper, as you can tell, are big paper. So I really have to cut these down. And I'm going to need to measure. But I think overall I will get this done and it's going to look good. And I'm hoping to make at least 10 cards, but I think I'm going to end up with a little bit more than that. But that's okay because I can fill up my shelves at my store. So like the same concept goes for these as the Christmas cards. As you can tell right here, I just picked some paper out and I am just kind of like going through, seeing kind of what I need to add. Like I think I need to add some red here. I actually love this pattern right here. So I was thinking, you know, what can I do? What can I do? Then I thought if I remove this and I start doing stripes across, I love that look as well. So maybe I can go like this and then find a bigger piece to put in the middle. Oh, I love this. Hold on, I'm going to see if I have anything here that would fit. I love this one. So I can add this one here. And as you can see, at some point I did a little cut apart there. All right, I think this might just work. And then what I'll do is I'll just fill up that corner there with maybe this piece right here. And I don't care if they overlap, that's okay. Ooh, I love that. So it looks like a little bit of a quilting, and then I'll just add a cut apart to that. So I'm going to make a couple of cards, and then I'll show you with some music how I'm doing these. So as you can see, all I'm using is small pieces just to add those fall colors, and then some of the cut aparts that I had saved and cut already pretty much. And then when you open the inside, you have where you can write. You can actually do a stamp here if you want to. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to leave it as is. But the one thing that I do like to do, and I know you all know this by now, is I like to do a little medallion, which I had saved one and I already moved it. I like to do a little medallion at the back of my envelope. So what I do is whenever I cut a little piece of tape that I'm not using, I put it on the edge of my table. And I'm gonna rip this, and then I resave the other little piece. And I just kind of make sure that most of my medallion is there. And when I put them in a bag, I make sure that the card faces, and when they turn, they can see the medallion. One card down, and I don't know how many more to go. So I'm gonna make some, and then I'll show you. Basically, you're making yourself a puzzle, and then you add your sentiment. How cute are these? If you have stickers or leaf stickers, whatever you want to use, this is the time to get those things out and put them on your cards. And actually, excuse me, I got the hiccups today. Actually, I believe that I'm going to add to this corner here. I'm going to add a little sticker. I think that would just enhance this. Oops, I went over. Oops, maybe not this sticker. It's a little too big. Smaller. Here we go. And this is the Echo Park fall series. Not in 2021 that I got on clearance. So I'm just going to add a little sticker there, and I'm actually going to grab the one that I had, and I'm going to stick it underneath like so. And look at that, just 2 stickers adds to this card, and I'm going to continue on. So this is so easy to do. I did 10 fall cards. I already bagged them all up, and that is just by using paper that's left over from projects that I've done in the past. And I know that for those of you that are doing craft fairs this year and you're getting yourself a boot, you're gonna have leftovers. So why not buy some cardstock and make yourself some of these cards? That way he'll give you a little extra in your boot to make a little extra money, and just to show them a different talent that you have. So all of my cards, I wanted them to look like quilts. I just added paper and scrap, and these are copies from cut aparts that I had made beforehand. I had these in my file. You know, I always make copies and I keep them. But look at the beautiful colors. I pulled some of my stickers that I had on hand as well. So how gorgeous are these cards? They're colorful. They get your attention. Look at this one. It's just a bunch of paper that I cut strips, and I just attach them to my card, and look how cute that came out. Inside they're all blank. Some of them I put a little leaf or whatever I had, but I absolutely love this one with all the colors. And this one I decided I'm just gonna make a really plain one, and I love this turkey with all his colorful feathers. And this one, and this one. I love fall because you can bring out your browns, your oranges, your burgundies, your sunflowers. Anything comes out for fall. And I'm just using bags that I had on hand as well. I do not have they're rounded at the bottom. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use them to put these cards in, and they're easy to grab. So 10 of the fall cards, and I am going to move over to Halloween. So let's get going on that. So I'm gonna be doing some of my Halloween cards, like I told you, on my black cardstock. I just need to grab my bucket, which is all the way over there. Ooh. So if there's something I do keep on hand is cardstock, especially when they have that 40% or different prices. I don't remember all the prices, but when they go on sale, to me, that is the time to buy them. I am just gonna go through this pile real quick. So I have one here. This is the one I want to use for right now. This one is 4 and a quarter by 5.5, and there's 12 pack. So 12 cards, 12 envelopes, and the envelopes are white. Let me rework that project. This is one of the cutter parts that I had before. I'm going to actually look for those, and I'm going to make a couple of those as well. But I do have my little Halloween tags that I have. I have another paper here. These are old images that I bought some cutter parts. But I'm gonna I'm gonna have to look for those. So while I'm going crazy here, going through my paper, I'm gonna pause this video real quick, and I'm just gonna get ready to get some cards together for Halloween. All right, I'm semi-organized. So I want to make my Valentine's, my Halloween cards. So I want to make them a little different. I think some in the past, I think you saw them. I had made some of this with the inside like this, and then on the top I would add like a bunch of different cutter parts like this. I would have my little happy Halloween sign, and then I would kind of do one of these deals. Well, I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna do some like this. I gotta check my inventory. I don't think I have too many of these left either. However, on Temu they had these little tags. I'm finding that to me they're a little childish, I guess, a little bit. So I'm going to make some smaller cards with the white envelope ones for kids after I'm done these right here. So I'm going to put those aside for right now. However, I am going to grab these and make some of these. I will look for my cutter parts now. I'm going to make about possibly maybe 10 of these. So I pulled my Halloween stickers as well. This is Carta Bella paper. Does it have it? 2020 stickers that they had. This is Halloween Party Echo Park paper back in 21. Another one of these because I liked it so much, and another one of these. So I think I had ordered 3 of those. And then of course I have these that I'm going to use on some of the cards. So I know some of you are going to say my lighting is not that great. I am actually, like I said before, moving my craft room in my basement to make it a craft studio, where I will have everything in one space between my shop, doing trash to treasure, my florals, everything will be in one area, so I don't have to go crazy. And that's why I only have a big light right now, but I will be getting extra lighting in here. I actually ordered some special light bulbs too, but they're not here yet, so we will continue on. So I have 2 of these. So we're just gonna start making our cards. These are 5 by 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm actually going to make 16 cards, hopefully, or a little bit more with what I have right now. So my pile right now is over here. These are my leftover paper right there. Some of the paper that I had left over before. I might have to grab some different paper because it's not a lot of Halloween colors, but we're going to make do to make do. So just to show you my first card, what I'm going to make is I am going, some of them already have this in. I don't know if I want to, you know what? It has it in there. We're going to keep it in there. I kind of love that too. And we're just going to start doing the same thing as we did with the other cards. And we're just going to do some putting together. So let's say I want to use this piece. And I love the black background for these. Even if I use this, it still pops out that silver. We're gonna skip that for right now. I'm thinking maybe bringing some purple. Sometimes it's too big, but I'm just putting out my design on my cards. And let's see here. And that's another purple. Maybe a little bit of some of this green on here. And then I just build my cards like that. I have this. It's so cute. And some of this might go on here. So that's how I start all of my cards. I just go in my stash, put things together. Let's see here what we have here real quick. Are they like, oh yeah, they have Halloween, which I probably like to use. Some will say trick or treat, witch's brew. I love this one too, but some of it, like I said, might go for the kids' cards. Halloween party. Well, we're not doing a Halloween party. Happy Halloween. That would work too. So I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to make some of my cards. It would go maybe a little faster if my gun tape, I would have more tape. Because I'm moving stuff, I can't find it, but I do have my Dollar Tree roll of tapes that I love to use. They get me through a lot, and I love using these. To me, what a great find. So I'm going to make some cards, and I will show you when I'm done my cards. So again, I just wanted to show you the simplicity of using your scrap pieces to make these cards. So by using just pieces and some stickers, you can really amp up your products and the amount of products that you sell at your craft fair. Look how simple and cute, and inside some of the cards, I just added the white with a little sticker on there, and so they can write their own messages. But I think they're colorful, they're attractive. Look at how cute this is. So, and then I did make the one with the cat as well. So I just want to show you again how simple these are to make. So this is just pieces that are laying on my table here, and I'm just making, it's kind of like making a puzzle. So I'm just going to add this here, tape everything down, and add this Halloween. Actually, I like this big one here. And the thing of it is you can just play around because it has a candy cane, which will hype up these. And I'm just going to put this here and maybe a little sticker here. So the long part is, like I explained to you, I didn't get my tape. So I'm using the tape that I bought at the Dollar Tree. So it takes some time to put tape behind all of this. If I had a tape dispenser right now, I would fly through these like crazy. So at the end, I'm just going to show you all of the cards that I made. And I hope that this inspires you to get your scrap papers out. So I'm going to continue on. So I went ahead and taped all of my pieces down. Some are overlapping, but that is all fine because, you know, you're using your paper that you have. So now this one I wanted to open like this, especially when my pumpkin are facing that way. And I'm just going to use, these are the blank large index cards. I always use those. And I know I have more tape upstairs. Thank goodness, huh? And I'm just adding tape. I don't like using glue that much on my cards. I like using my tape. I don't know. That's my preference. You might prefer to use glue, but for me, I rather use my tape. I don't know. To each his own creativity, and you know, do what you like to do. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and peel these off, and if you go over, just bring it back. I became a pro at the end of all these cards. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much cut this down as well. Yep. So the card is going to open like this, and I'm going to use this little thing right here. So now what I would like to find, do I have any corns? No, I don't. So on the inside of this one, I'm just going to add this little witch hat. Kind of like that. Oh no, I wasn't going to do that. Oh, well, it's on my finger now. So I'm just going to go ahead and add, I wanted to put the boo. When they open it with the boo, but I'll just add the witch hat on this one. And then I am just going to take this one and use some of my little foam squares. And I'm going to add these to this real quick. Oops. And I don't know, I like putting mine, you can put it straight if you want to, but I like putting mine a little crooked. So that way it kind of gives you a visual of all of the colors on my card. And there you have it. Another Halloween card made with scrap paper from my pile that I had. I'm going to do a backing. Whoops, that's not the envelope. So what I like to do is I just grab the paper that's on my table, and I just add a medallion. At the top, I put the tape at the top right here. And what I do is I take my envelope and I kind of measure to make sure that the tape doesn't show. And then there you have it. And then your card. How cute are these cards from scrap paper? For this one, I decided to maybe make a couple of kids cards on the black stock cards. So I'm just pulling my more, I guess what I want to say is the one that looks a little bit more childish. And I am going to cut this one in half. As you notice, I'm not measuring anything, really. I'm just putting things on my card and making a puzzle out of it. So there's that. And then, oh, I love this one. So will that fit there? And look at that. That will fit right there. And now for this one, it's kind of cut off pumpkins, but I don't care. I'll put it up here for now. Let me see if I really like that look. And here's some more. No, I don't want that piece. And like I said, you just play around with it and see where you are at. This one's cute too. It could have gone there, but we're going to save it for another card. Save this for a card. Here's this piece right here. So now I'm getting to smaller and smaller piece. Ooh, I love this. I'm going to put this one here, like so. And I'm going to cut it. And then here I need a little bit bigger piece. So let's see. Come on. Look at that. And just like that, using scrap, we have 2 more cards to make. I like to glue these without the camera being on because it takes a little bit. And then I'll show you the finished project on these 2. Okay, so all of my paper is on. Inside of this one, it just says boo because I'm going to put a Happy Halloween across here. And on this one, it says Happy Halloween because I have this trick or treat sign to put on this one. And all I'm using is the little foam squares to adhere the signs on my cards. And I think this is cute for any age, but I think for a grandkid or nieces, nephews, whatever you want to do, you can give these. How cute are these to make? and so easy. Now, like I said, these I have had for a long time, these stickers. So I kind of want, they're not stickers, but these cut aparts. But I'm sure you can print them on your computer. I think actually this one, I'm going to put it straight like that. Look how simple and cute this is. Happy Halloween. And just using my scraps. And this one says, Happy Halloween. Boo. How simple and cute. And the only thing that's left, we all know, is putting my little stickers on the back of this. I thought if I can even use some stickers or something to put in the back, but I'm just going to do my regular medallion on these. And I'm going to make a couple more. Okay, so I went ahead and found So Baddie and Trick or Treat to do for, oh, this is too wide, to do for my medallion. I thought since I have them and these are more geared for kids, I thought how cute would this be to just do that. So again, I take my envelope and I make sure that the tape, see how the, wow, is it so dark because it's gloomy outside. It is raining in Kansas City. I'm in the basement. Like I said, I'm going to put some extra light. I just found my 2 lights that I need to hang up on my ceiling. But for right now, and plus everything is dark. So, and you just go ahead and put your little sticker here. So when they open, it's going to say Trick or Treat. Happy Halloween card goes. I added the eek right here. Boo inside. How simple and cute. Now for this one, I am actually, where did I put it? I'm going to use my thicker tape. It says So Baddie. You know, this makes you use your STACH from years past in all your pieces. So look how cute. And then that's going to be in the back. That's your card. I was going to put an eek right here as well, but I'm not going to do that. I think this is perfect the way it is. And they're so colorful. It's like a little quilt. So continuing on. So I was looking through my stash for little items, and then I found all of these older, stickers and stuff that I had from prior. I guess I just kept it in a little drawer. So it's nice to clean out your craft room. Since I'm moving my stuff downstairs, I'm excited about this. So look at this card that I'm going to be making. Just by 2 pieces, I found this piece, and then this piece I had from before, and I'm making a card. I got 3 prepped right now. I don't know if you can see those right there. I got 2 here prepped up. So I'm got glitter, but it's okay. Let's make some more cards. So I've completed all the cards, and I'm just gonna go through them. These are the Halloween ones. Notice all the paper, the stickers, and I already bagged them all up. So to some music, I'll go through these cards with you. So in about 6 hours, I made 60 cards using items that I was just stashing away, stickers, pull aparts that I had made copies of, and just some tags from Temu, some stickers, you name it. I used it to make these cards, index cards to put inside. 50 cards or 60 cards, I forgot now, but now I can fill up my stash at my store. And imagine if you have something like this on your table, it only takes a few hours and you're using some of the scrap papers that you have in your stash. So I hope that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope that I have inspired you to make some cards today. See you next time.